Hey everyone, that time once again. Welcome to the Final Cut. Mark the Movie Man here. So glad you could join us today. We've got on deck a found footage film that's showing exclusively on Screenbox TV, and we are looking at Underground. Yes, Underground, brought to us by Lars Jansen, which gives us the story of a group of friends who are getting together for a bachelorette girls' night out. Yes, one of the members of the group is getting married, so they decided to go out and have a wild time. Well, when they get left behind by their Uber driver for one of them being not so pleasant to the driver, they end up walking home. Well, one of them falls down this hole and is trapped in this tunnel. And the friends look for the entrance to this tunnel. And when they get there, while looking for their injured friend, they soon come across some strange and odd things that appear to be linked to World War II. And as they go deeper into the tunnels to try to find their friend, more supernatural and eerie things occur, as well as tensions rise and secrets are revealed, and some bizarre things start to happen as they venture deeper through these tunnels. Underground has a great concept. I love the environment, this whole mysterious tunnel network that they have in here, a odd museum where they've got this wonderful gimmick where this phone that shouldn't be ringing is ringing. Loved all of those elements, and I loved this cast's chemistry with one another for the most part. And I think part of the thing that I didn't care for was just the way it was written. One of the things that many found footage films seem to fall back on is when you have a group of friends and things get a little tense, they all start turning on each other. Usually feels a bit like it's manufactured conflict, and in here as well, I think it took away from the story. I loved the supernatural elements they had in here, and I really wish they leaned more into that. Now, this cast does well with the parts that they're given. Charlotte Dawn Potter, I thought, was great as Riley, Sapphire Brewer Marchand as Ziggy, Nadia Dauber as Claire, Caitlin Barber as Jessica, and Makle Toy as Ella, and I hope I pronounced that right. But when you get found footage, it rests on the cast, and they really sell their parts well. You feel their fear, you feel their anxiety, and their urgency to try to help their friend. It's when you get into these interpersonal relationships that it kind of takes away from the film that has this great supernatural undertone to it. There's this wonderful thing involving a pentagram and other people crossing it, and again, there's the weird phone that keeps ringing. There's a soldier that suddenly shows up and starts causing problems for one of the members of one of the friends. And yeah, I loved all of those creepy elements, and it has this creepy atmosphere. It's just when you get into those found footage relationship tropes that takes away from an otherwise fairly creepy film. There's also this element of this cop and investigation, which I didn't quite understand why it was in there. It didn't really seem to add too much to it, except for the ending. But yeah, there's some tension-filled moments in here, and some great creepy paranormal stuff when it focuses on that. So yeah, Underground is a mixed bag. If you like found footage, I think it's one of the better entries into the genre. There's some great production value here. You can tell what's going on with the use of the cameras that they have. It makes sense that they have the cameras that they're recording, of why they're recording, so I always like that in there as well. But overall, unless you're a found footage fan, you may find the story a little bit up and down, and yeah, it might have you checking your phone at some point. So there you have it, folks. Underground's a mixed bag. If you have seen this film, love to hear your constructive thoughts. Please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, bells and whistles, and all that. We're trying to get to 3,000 or more before the end of 24, and we can only do that with your help. So thank you so much, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.